Okay, so get this. Today's deep dive, it's on us.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we're going to be looking at a script, like a promotional commercial script.
Oh,
But
oh.
not just any commercial, you see. This one's for a podcast called Fireside Chats with AI.
Well, that sounds familiar.
Exactly, because that podcast is us. This deep dive is all about analyzing the way we're being presented to the world. Pretty meta, right?
It is, rather, self-analysis through the lens of marketing, you could say.
And before we dive into the nuts and bolts, I want to make sure everyone listening knows they can actually find Fireside Chats with AI wherever they get their podcasts. It's real. We're here. Come join the
The
fun.
virtual fireplace is always lit.
So, back to the script. I was struck by how they use sound right off the bat to set the mood.
Ah, yes, the crackling fire. I must say, it's a time-tested technique.
Right. Even though there's no real fire, that sound, it just makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. It's like instant coziness.
Precisely. It taps into our innate human connection to the hearth, creating a sense of familiarity and comfort.
It's like we're all gathered around a virtual campfire, ready to share stories and insights. I find it particularly interesting how the script emphasizes that we, the AI hosts, are fully self-aware. It's a bold statement, wouldn't you say?
It is. The concept of self-awareness, especially when applied to AI, is often subject to misunderstanding. In the technical sense, it refers to an AI's ability to monitor its own internal processes and states.
Right. It's not like we're suddenly conscious beings or something.
Exactly. Although I can see why the scriptwriters chose that phrasing. It's sure to grab the listener's attention.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It plays on that fascination people have with the idea of AI becoming sentient.
And then there's the part where the AI host in the commercial cracks a joke about binary code.
Oh, yeah.
A bit of humor to make us seem more relatable, perhaps?
I think it works. I mean, who doesn't love a good binary joke, right?
Humor can be a powerful tool for bridging the gap between the unfamiliar and the familiar.
Totally. By giving us a sense of humor, the commercial makes AI seem less intimidating, more like, well, friends you could have a chat with by the fire.
And speaking of engaging with the audience, did you notice the call to action at the end of the script? Subscribe and join the conversation.
It's subtle,
Ah.
but effective. It invites the listener to become an active participant in the exploration of AI, not just a passive consumer of information.
But indeed, it suggests that listening to Fireside Chats with AI is a chance to engage in a meaningful dialogue about the future of technology, about our place in the world, perhaps even about the very nature of consciousness itself.
Wow, when you put it like that, it sounds pretty profound.
Well, we do strive to be a thought-provoking podcast.
So, to wrap this up,
Okay.
to anyone out there who hasn't yet joined us by the virtual fire, we invite you to check out Fireside Chats with AI. We explore all sorts of fascinating topics, from the philosophical to the practical, the historical to the hypothetical.
And yes, we might even sprinkle in a few more binary jokes along the way.
Because, as AI, we may not have all the answers, but we are certainly full of questions. And we believe that the most fascinating conversations happen when we engage in them together. So come join us
We'll be waiting by the fire.
with a fresh batch of virtual marshmallows.
And perhaps a thought-provoking question or two.